surprise, we're seeing there was a lot of paladins, so 2 from the start. So MrOreo right here is actually, this present the players, MrOreo is actually Anthony Acid, and Exogenesis is, I forget his name again. I said it earlier, it's Claudio Marico. So it's going to be interesting. Can we add the spectator mode of both players?
Interesting actually. I saw the player on the screen, which is Exogenesis.
Yep.
Running zombie cow instead of secret keeper. That's something popular recently because secret keeper is strong if you have secret in play. But we see the other guy has secret keeper.
MrOreo actually has a secret keeper.
Yeah.
But we have an arcane mystic.
Yeah,
Cajun mystic, sorry.
Kazan mystic.
For stealing the secrets of the other paladin, which is interesting. Of course, once all the secrets are out, it's more or less useful, but not bad.
Yeah, some interesting textures here, I would say. But I'm more certain that the Kazan choice is not against paladin though, because once you have 5 secret in play, you still 1 secret is not much of tempo gain. I think the Kazan choice is more against mages, or hunters.
That's correct, but still can be useful in some cases. If you steal the Avenge secret, it can hurt a lot. And that zombie chow is actually preventing the 1-2 from getting on the board.
That's mad scientist. That's another
interesting because if he doesn't kill it this turn, he can wait for the next turn and actually just steal the secret. But he seems to hesitate. Maybe wants to kill it now. Maybe just to prevent board control.
No, I think he wants to kill it because to get rid of the divine shield. Because then he can play the cockhammer. So he can, because if you...
That's correct.
Because cockhammer can, even if you have already a divine shield on the minion, cockhammer can regain the divine shield, so you just lost the effect.
That said, I might have attacked with the zombie chow first, personally, but can we ask our little tech guy to show us where the secret was being played, because we're curious. So our tech guy is gonna move the mouse. No, it's a secret that was played by accident, so you have to pass the mouse on it.
On the question mark.
So that's actually really great, because if he steals that,
with a strong board,
MrOreo needs to find something to actually clear his opponent board before he gets so much power up.
Cockhammer, he obviously needs that. He needs board control in this kind of
But he has no secret.
MrOreo Challenger.
We're gonna see the Cajun Mystic just stealing the secret to see what it is.
Exogenesis is very ahead now. It's pretty ahead.
Indeed he is, especially with the Mr. Challenger on the board right now. He's gonna have all his secrets later. And if MrOreo can't find a counter to actually kill all those minions, but he can. He has Consecrate. He can kill at least 2 of them. But so it's only gonna give the Cajun challenge, the Cajun Mystic +1/+1. But still, it's huge to actually use it and give it to your opponent.
Actually, a good decision here by MrOreo through the Consecration. So this prevents less value from the competitive spirit and also clear most of the board, but he's still behind because by playing an AoE, he's keeping his turn. Then we can see now Exogenesis have a 5/2 and a Shredder on the board, and next turn he can play Mysterio Challenger, which is a massive tempo gain.
That's correct. That said, MrOreo still has another Consecrate. So even if the Mr. Challengers come on the board, depending on how this round turns out, I mean, he could clear most of the secrets without taking too much damage.
And also we see from the hand of MrOreo, he has Dr. 7 on hand.
Which will be great for the turn after that.
Okay, no doubt here. There's only one play now.
There is only one
play.
And here it comes. All the secrets on the board. We have 4
Yeah.
secrets. So there's actually one that's not in the
I think he's run only
Exogenesis
one
spec. So we
competitive
have Avenge,
series.
we have
Yeah, yeah.
Redemption, and of course
Yeah,
Noble Sacrifice.
because the most least only run one competitive spirit, so I think he used it early. No, actually he
did not.
stole it.
He just
yeah.
does not have one.
He just doesn't have run this.
Unless that's what the bottom left one is. I think that is that one.
No,
No, it's
repentance.
Repentance. So no, he has no competitive spirits at all.
Maybe
Still, that's a huge play because now he has a 2/2 on the board that will grow if it doesn't get killed.
He may drop
he
that
might get
secret
killed,
for the Kazan Mystic take.
but
tech,
he still
yeah.
has his 6/6 that can deal a massive amount of damage.
Yeah. Yeah, of course you
That's-
play that.
that's
play
a great
around
play.
to play around the secret because as we know, like almost every secret is in place, so you know exactly which secrets to
That's
play
correct.
around. Yeah.
And the thing is, he cannot use Noble Sacrifice to actually block the Mysterious Challenger because, well, he doesn't know, but Muster for Battle will trigger it first.
Yeah.
But he decides not to kill the bot. What's the name of that card again? Little bot. Anyways,
Yeah.
the 3/2 gaining on +1 attack every turn. So surprisingly, because I would assume he wants to kill that before it gets too big. I mean, he has Consecrate. He can kill it whenever he wants.
Yeah, but I don't think he will play Consecrate next turn because it's turn 7, and we
It
all
is,
know like.
But I mean, he might. I mean, because
Yeah, he might have to because.
there is way too much board control for him
Yeah.
to survive this.
But I don't think he will survive it anyway. So let's.
Because even with Muster with Blessing of Kings, he could save all his board.
Yeah, I mean, right now if I'm Exogenesis, I would just go face. Like, yeah, I would even bother with the recruits. They're like not bothering me because instead of lethal for next turn now. So yeah.
Yeah,
He's pretty
unless
much over.
unless Mr. Oro draws magic or something,
Yeah.
there's not much he can do at this point.
Here in top deck, no, that doesn't work. He's like 7 mana, not even.
So we have. He can't even play. He only has 7 crystal because he drew
Yeah.
the champion, but it's not gonna help much, especially since spawning those fighters will trigger the arrows from.
Yeah, that's the best game too, and we'll probably trigger secret here, which is Avenge.
Even if it
And
did not,
Redemption,
even if it
yeah.
did not, I mean, like he has the Mysterious Challengers who can deal 6 damage.
Oh,
so
oh, wait,
he's got
Avengers?
lethal on the board.
Oh, Avenge is already triggered. Okay, yeah, but still, he's.
So there goes.
I miss
everything.
Oreo. No, he's
Game's over. So
He's a, like, real
Exogenesis
play.
first win. So, well,
Well, that's.
better Secret Paladin who actually drew the Mysterious Challengers. Always the Mysterious Challengers.
Yeah, the thing I hate about this matchup is so one-sided. Depend on your draw. It depends so much on the curve. It reminds me of the Drew mirror too. It's
Yeah.
very coin flip.
There, it is indeed. I mean, Hearthstone is a card game. It's
Yeah.
always depending on the draw, of course.
Yeah.
But in this particular matchup, it's
Yeah.
particularly true because if you gain the board control or the secret control, there's
Yeah.
not much your opponent can do.
Yeah, I agree with that.
That said, Exogenesis, having won with his Paladin, cannot take it again.
Yes,
so we're not
because of
going to see
Conquest.
it a second time. Now, the real question is, will Mr. Oreo
Still,
take
yeah.
the Paladin again, or will
Will
he
he
try a
flip?
different strategy? Because
Yeah.
technically, even though we forgot who the heroes are, both players know each other's pool deck, so Mr. Oreo knows the 3 other heroes that could be chosen.
Yeah. Generally speaking, in a real conquest format where you have to play all your deck, you always stay with one deck. Like most pro I've seen, they always stick with one deck until he won with it because you have to win with it anyway. So why not just stick with the one? But there's some mind game too. Yeah,
It's relative because most of the time I would say you're right, but like if you know your opponents have a hunter next and you know you can beat the hunter with your mage, but you cannot
Yeah.
beat the paladin with your mage, and well, you know he might pick Hunter now. If you beat it
Yeah.
with your own Paladin, for example, then you're stuck to beat something else with your mage, you know? So
Yes.
there is still like some strategy in saying, okay, no, I'm gonna change because I need to beat this particular deck with this particular deck, especially if you have a counter deck in your picks.
Yeah, that's correct. Sometimes you just want to avoid a deck too, so.
Right. So,
Oh.
we're gonna say again. So both players changed this time. Of course, Exogenesis was forced to. MrOreo could have kept the Paladin, but decided to go against it because since you don't play all your decks,
Yes.
there's also an advantage. He knows your Paladin deck, but he does not know your Hunter deck.
Yeah.
Well, so we're gonna have MrOreo going for the Hunter this time.
Looks like a face hunter or a hybrid hunter. Because I saw the host rider, agent host rider. That's very typical in face hunters.
Against a druid who actually drew both
Yeah.
innervates.
And chat, don't forget to spam SM work when the hunter goes face.
Do you
Remember
like?
do
Do
that.
you like? Yeah. Do you like this? This draw for Exogenesis. I mean, there's not much he can actually play. He has a lot. Like depending on what he draws.
Oh.
This is actually pretty nice.
Yeah.
But he needs
Harrison's
to
pretty
tap
nice.
deck minions to play because
Yeah,
like,
he
he
has-
has a lot of coins or innervates.
He has ramp spells, but he doesn't have minions to play.
Yeah.
That's very tricky. And another interesting choice I see is Blowmage Sadness. I don't see that a lot, to be honest, in Drew builds. Even in the Blowmage Sadness.
Yeah. Well, it's actually pretty good with
Swipe, but you have
And
Drakes.
It's
you have
also
two Drakes
good
usually.
with the
Rats, yeah.
rats, yeah. So because doing two damage, like he's probably gonna do it now, doing two
Yeah.
damage and drawing a card is actually nice. I
Yeah.
mean,
You need to
like-
cycle now because his hand is very dead.
And-
So you need to cycle immediately. I like the choice here.
And he's gonna draw from the rats. He's gonna draw from Talnos dying.
Yeah.
And he might trigger a secret he doesn't
Yeah,
want
yeah.
to trigger on something else.
Yeah, like freezing trap, for example. I'm not sure what's the trap that Hunter is in play now, but if it's a freezing trap, he just can hit it with Sadness and trigger it.
Yeah, and like
No,
this,
and
this
not-
draw was actually pretty nice. Although seems he won't go for it. He would go
Yeah.
for the living roots.
I don't
So-
understand this. I would definitely ramp up the
Well,
draw
he's-
slot.
Yeah, I would have done that too, but he wants to clear the board. He wants to keep board control, and that was one of the two ways to actually kill Lerock. So it's disgusting. That said, he didn't attack, so we didn't want to trigger his opponent. And two Lerocks. This is interesting
Yeah,
because now we
never
can do
lucky, yeah.
the second move that we talked about earlier is now available, and I think that's what we're gonna see. Although I would still attack with
attack force in case of explosive.
Yeah, to move away from explosive traps, but no, he's not, and he's actually not even attacking with it.
Yeah, he's attacking.
Now,
Oh,
this was a
confident.
mistake, but that said, it turned out great because it was
Yeah.
a freezing trap.
But on the other hand, maybe he's confident his opponent doesn't run explosive. I don't know. Oh,
we have
Leroy.
Leroy, which is actually interesting because Leroy is going to kill the Druid of the Claw.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's a face hunter. Because nowadays I know that face hunter also run maybe hybrid. I mean, face hunter I know some of them replace explosive with bear trap because bear trap is better in the face hunter mirror because you protect your face and also it spawn a 3/3 beast for you on your opponent's turn, meaning that he can attack right away on your turn.
That's correct. And with the draw of Emperor Taurusin, I believe Exogenesis is taking a huge lead because against the face hunter who has not that many cards in his deck, in his hand, I mean, he doesn't know, but with only 2 Unleash the Hound, not much Hunter is going to be able to do.
Yeah, but never underestimate face hunter. And another thing we can see from the tree is he doesn't have any taunts. You know?
Well,
and
not at the moment.
Harrison.
But
Yeah,
Harrison's going to
nice.
destroy the sword. So again, like maintaining board control and a
Yes.
huge end lead. I mean, yes, you can unleash the hound and to quote Day 9 Animal Bite, but that's not how it's called.
Animal bites, yeah.
To kill it, but like you have nothing left in your hand.
Yeah, the hand is very dead. Like with 2 unleash and a quick shot. Like Usually with quick shot, you want to empty your hand as fast as possible. But I think here he wants to get more value with Unleash. But still, I would still go with Unleash in that play because, like, as Face Hunter, you don't want to give your opponent times. You want to kill him as fast as possible.
I'm assuming we're going to see Emperor Torsion now.
Yeah, Torsion is a good play here.
That said, not even playing it. He's like waiting for his opponent. He does not want to give his opponent any chance to take an advantage or play other minions and kill everything.
I don't like this play because Emperor Torsion is way better here. Because first of all, with Emperor Torsion, you can thread in early lethal with a discount. Combo, but this we know on the hand that he doesn't have combo now. But
he's looking for Force of Nature. That's what he's waiting.
I know Savage Roar,
to go with Force of Nature.
Yeah, but it's true. You a lot of time you need to bluff. You have combo, so that way you force your opponent to misplay, because they are trying to like trade the U board and then instead of go face. So. That alone will buy you time. Okay, that's a beautiful board to get swiped.
It is indeed. For Exogenesis, this is, I believe, an easy play. But we'll see what he's going to go with, because he might see something we didn't, or he might decide to go to
swipe.
Talnos with swipe to make 1 extra damage.
But I would definitely go with swipe and Thorson. And Innovate, of course.
Yeah, of course he could have done that.
Yeah, that's way better. But
probably wants to keep his Innervate to go with some other kind of combos like Force of Nature, double Savage.
That's overkill. Like this.
At this point, I don't think I think it's game because there's lead on the board. So Exogenesis is gonna take this match again. So he's going to play Force of Nature, he's going to play Keep of the Grove, and with the board that's 6, 11, 12, 13, 14. That's 15 damage. No, actually he can't play the last one.
No.
But he's 1 damage short. He can only play 14
That's why
damage.
It's good to heal now.
So he's going to heal, he's going to wait, armor up, he's going to play the rest on next turn.
No, I think armor up here is a safe play here.
It is, and here goes the safe. He just want to survive this turn because on the next one he has lethal, and Face Hunter has nothing in his deck that can deal with this. So Exogenesis playing the safe play, which is great, and just waiting. Next turn, Force of Nature, 6 damage plus an attack, it's over. That plus an attack plus Keep of the Grove, it's 8 damage, and he wins no matter what.
Yes, it's game over here. We have a quick roll here.
Exactly. So, but
in my opinion, I think even though the draw is very good for Druid, I think the Hunter could done better. He's holding the Unleash for too long. As Hunter, you really need to dump your hand. Sometimes even you don't get the value because you drop the Unleash. Yes, you get only 1 Hounds, but if you dump your hand fast, and you can get the value. If you can get the extra draw from quick shot, sometimes you can still just rush your opponent. But it's not the case. Sometimes you can't hold a card like this, in my opinion. But now it's just game over.
It was game over last turn. The well played was there, but just in case is waiting, and then we see Force of Nature, and now it's over no matter what you do.
Yeah.
Here's the 4 damage, and so it's 2-0 for Exogenesis. So MrOreo, who played from California, will go to BlizzCon with a defeat.
Yeah.
But since he's at BlizzCon, he's still gonna be happy.
Yes.
And we still have games for you. We're gonna have so this was actually the first person to make it to quarterfinals.
Yes.
So congratulations to Claudio, who actually is our first quarterfinalist. As we said, we're gonna try to to cast every game from the quarterfinal on. So
yes,
it's unsure yet if we're gonna have time because that's still 4 games for the quarterfinals plus 2 games for the semifinals, and then the 2 final games. Of course, the finals is gonna be casted live no matter what, but the rest still takes time. We need to reserve the room and everything. But let me ask just Matthias here. Can we do a first quarterfinal on Monday or something like that?
We could. Yeah.
So we'll try to have you guys on Monday again.
Yes.
Maybe do something like 1 game per day for the next week because there's 4 games for the quarterfinals if the player makes it, because we're trying to push them into playing as fast as they can, but also play until, so we have games until the finals.
Yeah, and if you are a fan of Exogenesis, he will be playing next week too. So
Yep, that's correct.
yeah,
Since he made
come
it
back.
to the quarterfinals,
Yeah,
we're
so
gonna play
come-
him. He might actually be the ones we play on Monday, since he's the
Yeah.
first one to making it. That depends who else actually rushes their game to make it there.
Yes.
We have a lot of people who won their 16th final yet. Almost all games have been played except 1, I believe, or except 2. But the 8th final, this was the first one that's been played so far. So
Yeah.
we still have a lot of candidates who can make it up the tournament chain.
yes, and will we have an interview of a winner, Mai?
Not
Winner
today. I don't think
Okay.
we have one. They're too
Oh,
far
okay.
away. One's
I
in
see.
California.
Oh,
and
okay.
One's like at Saint Antoine, I believe.
Okay, I
So he's not coming for today. But yeah, we intend to have a few interviews here and there. Usually, if you watch the Facebook events, actually, before every game, we try to post a Facebook event with some of the insight from what the players think will happen, or like if they feel confident or everything. Of course, they don't want to tell us what their decks is exactly going to be,
Yes.
because they can tweak it a little, you know. But still, you have a lot of info on this. So we're
Yes.
going to be seeing you Monday. I'm David,
I'm Shao.
and we've been pleased to cast this game for you guys. Hope you had a great time.
Yes, see you next time.